Hey, this is Jets Chaos here, and we got a great show coming. We're going to compare the top quarterbacks coming out of the 2024 draft. We're going to look at their film, check them out, and decide who is the best quarterback coming out. And are any of them going to be in part of the draft where the Jets might be interested? Who's going to be taking who? Who's smart for taking who? Who's not so smart for taking who? We're going to go all over that when we come back right after this.
My next favorite. Now we're talking about just the situation a quarterback's in. Penix, right?
Mm-hmm.
He played Michigan in the final, right?
Yep.
He also played Texas, but he played nobody. He played Michigan was the only team that had a big time defense.
Right. And he struggled.
He threw 2 interceptions. We don't want to go there because they are a great team. Okay.
Sure.
Penix obviously has arm talent. We see it on tape.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
But when you're talking about the teams that he played and the statistics that he's putting up, you can't draft a guy just on statistics. You don't know how he's going to show under real pro pressure. That's a major thing. He's a good quarterback. He has injury issues. But when you're looking at the situation he's coming from, you have to downgrade him a little bit.
Right.
It's not the same as, it's not even close. Now we're talking about the situation. Who does Penix have in the team with him?
He's got a couple of good receivers up there. Jalen Polk.
Right.
And is it Thomas?
He has McMillan and Odunze.
Oh. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
He has 3 pro receivers. He also has a future pro running back in Johnson. You know who's his offensive line won the Joe Moore Award as the best in college or something. Okay, wow. Another top line. The second least sacked quarterback in college. You know who's the first one? Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Right. Now tell me, what does that tell you?
It tells me they're not tested against pressure enough. Like, we have to look for those plays with them. If you're going to look at their film, you have to make sure that they can handle pressure, because you don't want to make the mistake of just assuming they can, even if they've never seen it. But like, there must be plays in there that if we just compiled plays where they were under pressure, we could get some idea of how does that compare to all those plays where they had plenty of time.
Exactly. Right? We're not drafting a quarterback who could hit the wide open guy all day. You expect that from your quarterback, correct?
Sure. I can hit a guy wide open.
You need to see what they look like under real pressure, real NFL pressure. And this comes to the next one, a big one. Okay, Williams. Now, he played one top defense. Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Who did he have on his team with him?
Well, I don't even. I know that this last year, he had Rice as his main receiver, right?
He's a drafted receiver. He's going to get drafted. Who else does he have? Who did he have last year?
Last year, he had Addison. So.
Correct. Now, you're taking him. When he plays the better teams, he doesn't look as good. Okay? He drops considerably.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's a talented player. But that gives you some question marks, because if the only game of this past year that he played against a real defense, he struggled horribly.
Mhm.
Okay, Notre Dame has, I believe, three defensive linemen that are going to be in the pros. If that's going to be the case, they kept him in the pocket more. Pro defensive, you can't get away with what he's getting away with in college. We already know that, right?
Mhm.
They're going to try to keep him in a pocket and make him beat him. That's a question mark because he leaves consistently. Okay, you
Mhm.
see him. He wants to run out as soon as he can.
Mhm.
He's running for pressure.
Yeah.
It's a big question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, the talent is there. You know, there's no question he has an arm and he has escapability. But that's a question mark. You really have to look.
Mm.
Now, who's the next one we're going to talk about? Let's bring up McCarthy. This
Okay.
is one of my personal favorites. Okay. Of the bunch, he probably has the second worst supporting cast. Okay. He has a third round running back, right? Corum?
Yeah.
No, drafted, we're talking about. He has the other running back that might be drafted next year. They got to see. He also has Wilson.
Yeah.
What happens when you play an SEC and you only got one wide receiver?
They're gonna double cover him.
Right. Who did McCarthy play this year? He played 8. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Top 50 defenses. He played multiple top 10 defenses in the country. This is as big as you get.
Yeah.
Bring up Alabama. You want to show them who was on Alabama?
Sure. Let me share screen.
I think we could use draft mode. This is the type of talent that McCarthy's playing against.
So if we go to Alabama draft prospects, scroll down, we got probably the highest rated linebacker coming out this year in Dallas Turner. The highest rated cornerback, 19 overall, number one cornerback, Kool-Aid McKinstry, along with the 20th ranked play. He's ranked 20, and he's the 6th ranked cornerback, Terrion Arnold.
Okay. But they got matching cornerbacks, right? Do they have a third cornerback on that team, or is that the one that I missed? Right. Either way.
I think that's it.
Okay. That's the quality of defense that McCarthy's playing, and we're going to go to Daniels later. Daniels played Alabama. Okay? It's a totally different ball game.
Yeah.